through our discussions, we found that there was a gap between the old, which is those who were in London with an anti-apartheid movement when the ANC was buoyant, and the whole generation that was there, recruited by our late, long-serving hero, President Oliver Tambo. So that generation, you will realize that in 1991, the ANC decided to close all its range operation abroad. So when we were there, we realized that we needed a young, vibrant organization.
You say 1991 ANC decided to close
all international operations, which at that time they called them exile instead of international. So it closed all exile branches. And the organization that have helped the ANC to obtain international support, which is the anti-apartheid movement, it also closed. And it changed its name to Xala, which is Act for Southern Africa. So the purposes were no longer the same. It is then when we decided that we need to revive the African National Congress abroad to its former glory. But we knew the challenges that we face ahead of us. We can never try to replicate what Oliver Tambo did and Joseph Dadu and many other leaders before us. But we knew that what we can do is to revive it, room up support, rally all the members of the ANC, supporters of the ANC, and those who are friends of the ANC who are abroad. Rally them behind the aims and the objective of the African National Congress, particularly now in achieving the second phase of the second transition, which is the economical freedom in our lifetime. If your child is sick, must be able to go to hospital, and the parent must be able to pay for it. It's a sad thing that I see here, that parents goes to work, but when your child is sick, you can't afford to take your child to hospital. And sometimes parents, before their monthly end, receive their salary. It's a sad thing for me that they must go and borrow some money in order to go to work. It means there's a problem there, And the children times goes to bed without having something to eat. So that's when the government have to come in. But the government can't afford all these programs. There was this lion from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, that was as if he's killed in South Africa.
Yes, and that lion, he have gained international media news. Yet I went with a friend of mine, Joe Machapelo, whom was born in Mamelodi. He stays here now in Sowetan. So he took me to Mamelodi to support one of the charity work that he does there. And when I see things there, I asked him, why this is not on the news every day, and yet we are paying TV license, seeing an American white guy who killed a Zimbabwean lion every day. To me it didn't make sense. And yet here there are children that we don't see about on the news. And when you hear about what is happening there, it's when a charity or a church comes to your door and knock and say, Mr. Xala, can you contribute £3 a month to make sure that these people are receiving food. But yet when it's a lion, it's international news. That alone I'm still wondering, how does these things happen?
So you are saying